Good morning. Today is Sunday, December 13th. The year is 2020. And we're still in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic. But the coronavirus vaccine for COVID-19 is on its way. It's been approved and it's loading planes and flying through the air to cities. And we begin vaccinations tomorrow. But a lot of people say they're not going to take the vaccine because they're scared of this, they're scared of that, and God knows whatever the fear. I don't know where all this fear is coming from. I'll take it. I don't have any fear. We've all had vaccines and vaccinations all our lives, and the ignorance being spewed on the internet by the anti-vaxxers and the anti-vaccination people is just insane. I didn't heard every damn thing from a lot of people, and some of my family members and close friends are adamant they're not taking the vaccine. So this is ignorance as far as I'm concerned. Now, I had to explain something to my mother a few nights ago. We were sitting right here at this table having a discussion. This is a temporary table. My mother, this table, one of these tables. My mother had this in her storage bin, so I said we can use that table while waiting for my table to come from Harry's. I ordered new dining room furniture. I need to order a rug today for this floor. I need to measure the space and order me a rug. But anyway, I had to explain something to my mother. I had to let her know this is an atheist household here. We ain't into that Jesus shit over here. This is an atheist household. Now, in your house, you can do what you want to do. But here in this house, we atheists. We don't believe in that mess. We ain't about to chase down Jesus and pray for Jesus and pray to God and expect no miracles to happen over here. It's a very heated argument. And I just let my mother know, my mother's always waiting on a miracle to happen. Miracles don't exist. My mother's getting in a lovely, beautiful place that I'm going to pay for because she need her own place and her own space. And she's been around people all her life. She need her own spot. She ain't never had nothing on her own. That's crazy. My mother ain't never had her own place. That's sad. She's always been she was married, my father, children, and she never had her own place. Never lived on her own. She deserves this. I believe she deserves it. But ain't no miracles paying for it. Jesus ain't paying for it. Ain't nobody gonna pop down out the sky. And we ain't waiting on housing and hood and Section 8 and all that for what? I'm gonna pay for this shit. And furniture. Well, she got a lot of friends already in storage, but we just go there and pick through what's over there. Some of the stuff ain't making sense. She bought children's furniture. What is this? I was going to get that to well, give it to them. What's it sitting here for? What is this children's furniture here for? It's just weird. But anyway. This is an atheist household. My mother wasn't too happy with that. My family, I come from y'all. My family, like all most black families, we the most religious people, nutcakes on planet Earth. My uncles, aunts, nieces, nephews, cousins, brothers, all a bunch of crazy nutcakes for Jesus, except for me. There might be some other atheists in my family. They just ain't saying nothing. I'm adamant when it stands up and say, yeah, the hell with that shit. Everybody else too scared. I'm like, what are you afraid of? We are all grown. I'm 50. If I can't speak my mind now, when will I be able to speak my mind? My mother's been speaking her mind for the past 75 years. I'm supposed to sit over here in silence and say nothing when I don't agree with half the shit she says and she don't agree with half the shit. We gonna just have a conversation. We agree, disagree. But in this house, we are atheists. That means no Bible scriptures written all over the place and left by all this Bible stuff. Keep it with you. Because I don't see it. Because I'm going to toss it in the trash can. So in order to keep that shit from being tossed into the trash, my suggestion is you keep it put upstairs. Because she's going up these stairs, and that's a whole nother. She shouldn't be going up and down the stairs anyway. We're going to have a Jesus moment in a minute, too. And she has to lug all this stuff upstairs with her. Mama, why are you taking all that stuff upstairs with you? Big old cart with wheels on it. She carrying it up the stairs. Why? You don't need that. You can leave it down here. Nothing. What is all this? It's on the turn. I keep thinking about Erica Bobby's "Beg Lady, You Gonna Hurt Your Back," whatever she's singing that song. I'm thinking, carrying all them bags like that. I'm like, my mother's become a bag lady. Literally. All this stuff in her car, storage, all this shit. Made me rethink a lot of things about my own personal self. Stuff that I've carted around for years and personal. What am I dragging stuff for? and be done with it. But I had to turn the air on in here, y'all. It's hot today. It's December 13th, and I had to turn the air conditioner on in this place. It gets incredibly warm in here. So nothing. My mother likes heat. I like cold. So hopefully, I drive by that building every day to see what they're doing over there. Construction is she's moving to a building, which is you have to be 55 and up, or 65 and up, or 62. It's something up and up. You need to be to get into that building, 50s or 60s. And a lot of people, a lot of my friends, they even said, "You gonna put your mother in there in the middle of COVID?" Hey, yeah. She's gonna be on the first floor, her own little apartment. She's already running around dealing with COVID already. And I don't know if you all saw the news about Carol Sutton, this actress from New Orleans, and she passed away from COVID-19 over the weekend. She was only 76, 74. I wanted to mention that because, we lost someone really good, a very good actress, and she's out of the, Carol Sutton, known for Queen Sugar and Steel Magnolias. She died at 76 from the coronavirus complications in New Orleans. Her death was announced by New Orleans Mayor LaToya Cantrell. Just if you want to look it up, look it up and see, read up on her stuff. You'll see it. I really wish this pandemic was over with, and we getting there. We got the vaccine, so we can have some peace for everybody. Because it's just this morning, I got up and I asked her, I said, "You want to get some breakfast?" I don't want to get no breakfast. I said, "We can sit outside because it's a beautiful day here in Georgia. It's about 70. It got to be close to 70 out there, y'all." Let me see, because it's gorgeous outside. I'm going to get in this video and get my ass outside. 66 degrees, that's what I thought. Right now, it's 135. I think as the sun passes over, it's going to get back colder tonight. In fact, it's supposed to get down to 50 tonight, but it's going into the 30s and the low 20s by the end of the week. I love my mother, I love my family members, but I can't stand that religion. I can't take it. I can't take it because it's too destructive. I've seen how religion has damaged my family members, my friends, my mother. I've seen the damage. It's too destructive. And a lot of people say, "Well, how's that destructive? How's Jesus? We love seeing the Jesus. Jesus is our best friend. All we got is Jesus." If all you got is a friend in Jesus, you a lonely motherfucker. Because he don't exist. He don't exist. If all you got left in life is Jesus, you in trouble. Because you are doomed. Let me stick on the back of this cup. You are doomed. You got to have something more than something that don't exist. It's shocking to me to have all these black folks have so much faith in God, Jesus, and the Lord, but look at us as a race of people. Look. It's horrible for us. Where are the blessings? Where are the miracles for us? It ain't happening. It's not happening. So I've learned I had to separate myself from religion. And living here in this house with my mother, she wants to watch. It's just. Then my mother. There's some issues here mentally, and have always been here. And it's all based upon her religious beliefs. It's just scary. And I don't think there's no treatment to help her that she would even participate in. She needs to be on some type of medication. I'm serious. The stuff my mother says around here, I'm just in total shock. Like this, what? I'd be in the kitchen, she starts yelling and screaming. I'm like, what's going on? What is the problem? I mean, I'm just like, as I was saying, I was in the kitchen cleaning up, putting stuff away. My mother started yelling and screaming. And I didn't know what was going on, so I stopped what I was doing. And when I came out, I'm like, what's going on? Maybe I thought maybe it was I don't know what was happening. But then that Friday kitchen right here, she's sitting right here, I ran over there, what's going on? And she's yelling and screaming at me, and I'm like, All right, what's going on? I'm confused. And it dawned on me, she's not there all the time. And we started to have this crazy conversation, and I was in total shock. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, what is going on here? And then just that fast, she went back to nothing that happened. So I'm thinking about my sister and then dealing with this. I called my sister and said, wait a minute, what is going on? She said, Walter, I just didn't want to tell you about this. I'm thinking, well, why didn't you tell me about this? Because I didn't know this was going on. That's what I just like about my family. We don't talk and communicate. I had no clue. I don't know. I'm not there, and they didn't tell me. So she does that from time to time. Just watch it. I'm thinking, well, how long has this been going on? Years. Why didn't you ever say anything? Because every time I was around my mother, we had we had our issues, but not out of the blue craziness where I'm thinking, what is going on here? And that's why I think she stays busy all day. I mean, that's why I think she's constantly running around. You know, I talked to my other sister about Lisa yesterday. She said, my goodness, Mama won't, even if it's pouring down rain and she's still in that car going where to do what? I said, well, where were y'all going? She said, Walter, we were going nowhere. My sister jumped in the car with my mother and wouldn't get out and just wanted to see where she was going. And they were just driving. I said, well, where did y'all go? What did you do? Walter, we just rode around in the pouring rain. I said, you good, because I'd have snatched some car keys and started driving myself back towards the house. She said, she just wanted to see what was going on. Where are you going? Nowhere. My mother rushes out this door every day. She's gone. To go nowhere. I don't get it. It's almost strange. Is that the mail lady? They deliver a package on a Sunday? I guess it is Christmas time. They dropping all kinds of packages off. It's funny. Where I live at now, these people, I don't really shop by internet like that. I like everybody over gets all these packages and stuff. There's just tons of packages everywhere. Just sitting there for days, raining on it. My neighbor, I pushed her stuff into the doorstep, and it was all these packages. So don't you realize you ordered some shit on the internet? It's coming. It's raining out here. It stepped there for a day or two. And I'm just keeping an eye on it for her. And I saw her, and I said, man, you got a whole bunch of stuff up here you need to come get. Oh, okay, let me come get it. You know, I'm thinking somebody gonna steal your stuff. I'm looking at all this stuff people are ordering, and what is the purpose of having all this junk? Earl does that. House full of stuff off the internet. All day long. He was in the hospital ordering stuff. What is this? What you need it for? Packages arriving. Earl was in the hospital. He got better. And this was last year. No, this year. No, last year. I went through a time where we did next year. It was this year. It felt like 5 years ago. It was definitely 2020. But they order all this stuff. Just like my mother. And thank God she don't know how to work the internet, because she'd be sitting right here. Order. I just need to order a rug. I need to measure the floor and see how big a rug could be. I got one in the store. I'm going to get that today. I got some new patio furniture coming. I don't know when this dining room furniture will get here. It's been sad over here, y'all. See my mother having these psychotic events, and I don't know what to, because she won't take anything, and I'm just trying to figure out where is this coming from. But I've seen this before. I've seen it before at my uncle's, my grandmother. I've seen this in my family. I haven't seen this in any of my cousins. Maybe one or two, but not three. I forgot about that other crazy girl. But anyway, most of my family members are pretty on our generation is okay. But my mother's uncle brothers, there were some issues there with a couple of them, and it's just sad. I don't even know what to say. And I was going to take the car keys from her and hold her hostage here and do all that stuff. But she'd have drove me up a wall. I said, take them keys and go. I got some peace in this damn house, all this craziness. Everything's just, nothing's right. She's very, it's just 1 second everything's fine. The next second, everything's insane. In the midst of all this, we got Jesus everywhere. I'm like, okay, what is going on here, honey? You need to turn down on Jesus over here. We ate this, all right? This is an atheist household. She did not like that. Then she came in yesterday, and she had to get here around 5 or 6, and she went to sleep. I wasn't here. I guess she was tired because she'd been ripping and running. I just don't know how ripping and running will bring you peace when you're exhausted at the end of the day because you've just been running all day, going where and doing what. Going in the stores, and my sister said that she's fearful for my mother because she does all this shopping. And then she takes the stuff over to the storage bin. And she's coming out of that storage bin late at night, and it's just I don't look. Kind of rather saddened by this event because I didn't know. I didn't live over there with my sisters. My sister, they never told me what was going on. I knew she had a storage bin with some stuff in it that she said she had, but I did not know the extent of what was going on over there. I did not know the extent of my mother in that. I knew she was going places, but I didn't know she was going all day. And I definitely didn't know these psychotic events that they're yelling and screaming and it's out of the blue, this crazy. I don't know where, I didn't know this. So, and anyway, I came over here to have peace from another situation, and then this walks through the door. Well, I wouldn't say walk through the door. I invited it in, my own mother, but I was not expecting this. You know what I was thinking, y'all? Mama gonna get here, we were gonna be cooking food and baking cookies and having fun and watching TV, and that's what I thought. And being with Mama at the house now, she didn't have to worry about nobody being. I thought she was really, because there's so many people at my sister's house. I thought maybe she that's what kept her on the go. I didn't realize that what was going on, so I'm thinking she'd be here, she'd relax. But she hasn't sat down here and relaxed. She hasn't had she just stays, on the go. It's just a lot going on here. And it really does sadden me because we all deserve peace, even in our own minds. And if you're not at peace in your mind, something's not right. And my mother hasn't been at peace for a very long time. And I'd hate for her to go through her entire life existing in this chaos and confusion in your mind. It's got to be a lot. I admit I am crazy, but I'm at peace with my craziness, and my mama might be at peace with her craziness, but I ain't over here yelling and screaming at people at the blue. It's a lot. It's difficult for me to discuss this because it's all kind of bombarding on me in the past few days since she's been here, and I'm still trying to get this place together. I'm trying to paint. I'll kind of put that on hold while she's here because I don't want to disrupt, but I need to just go. I'm gonna have to just do the things I need to do, and I was hoping to have this place painted and all my stuff together by Christmas, but now it's Christmas 2020, so it don't even matter. I did get up a Christmas tree. I guess that's good enough. But I hate these white walls. I can't stand it, y'all. One pet peeve I have is white walls. That should have drive me up a fucking wall. We got to put some paint on these damn walls. It got to be something pretty. I want them to pick out some paint colors and paint this. I can't stand a drab white environment. And this is what this is. This chalky, white, cheap construction paint. When I renovated homes, our homes have beautiful colors. Now people come in and say, this is gorgeous. I hated going into those houses with all that white shit like this. I don't mind these white cabinets in here. I wouldn't have chosen. I would have chose a different color. They put this old cheap mess in, but it is around. I'm waiting for the coronavirus to chomp down on a few more 100,000 people so I can get some houses for cheap. They're coming. But anyway, I need to go up and shower. and go to the storage bin and get this rug out. I need to measure this floor for the rug. Our furniture's coming this week, some of it. It's supposed to be. So it's rough. Hey, with the coronavirus going on, there were certain things that I like to do or can't do, like go to the gym and work out, which I think I'm going to have to go back to the gym. I'm going to have to risk coronavirus because I need that, because there's no gym over here ain't getting, I got to go to the gym. I told myself earlier, I said, okay, this ain't working. I'm going to be crazy as a Betsy bug over here if I can go to that gym and work out. And dealing with my mother is definitely going to make me even more cuckoo patty crazy. I got to figure it out, get my ass up in the morning and do something. I know this video all over the damn map, but I'm tired, y'all. I'm going to have to go back to doing what I do best. Get back to my old regular schedule. I was going to try to sit out that coronavirus, but Lord, I'm trying. But the gym was really working out, has helped me to stay sane and keep me level and focused. So, you know. Anyhow, today is Sunday, it's December the 13th, the year is 2020. I hope I didn't say 2010 in this video. But anyway, we on this journey. We're in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic. I would sing my infamous song. I just don't have the strength. I was going to sing it the mid-light version. The coronavirus, 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 coronavirus. Is the coronavirus, 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 coronavirus. Is the coronavirus, 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 coronavirus. Is the coronavirus, coronavirus, coronavirus. Coronavirus is the coronavirus, the coronavirus, the coronavirus pandemic. I'm stuck in this shit. I hope these vaccines work. Because we gotta get back to normal. Because this new normal ain't working. Anyway, I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.